Welcome back to episode 4. In this episode I'm going to be finishing off the seat stay jig with the clamps that I've now printed, and then I'll be looking at the rockers, trying to make some compression moulds and mould those. Particular supports, I've designed these to have inserts fitted, so I've got some Tapex style inserts. I'm just going to try and press them in without adhesive, see if that works. I've decided to start looking at the rockers and seeing if I can do a carbon fibre version of it. So what you can see here, I've started to redesign the rocker. Let's see if I can show you the old one. There we go, that's the original, which is going to be a machined aluminium probably. So I've just taken these contact points, decided to try and do the carbon version here, which you can see there. Tried to make it a bit more flowing. More suited to carbon. I'm just going to continue working on this now, and I'll let you watch. So I'm just going to recap on how I'm getting on with the composite design for the rockers and the bridge support. As you can see left and right there, the bridge support's there, pretty good. So what I've been doing is trying to design the tooling. I'll show you the rocker bridge first. I'll show you one side. So I've got the end plate there. I'll explain that in a sec. Hold on. Bridge tool lower, press, bridge tool upper. Right. So what you can see here is I've got a lower and an upper tool. That's the upper. Actually, I'll just sketch this on now. The bridge support's just here in the middle. I've got the upper tool, which is split in half. I've got the lower tool here. And then my thinking was using these 6mm dowel or threaded bar holes, having an end plate with a 10mm press shim. I don't really know how to explain it, or like a shear edge in there. I'll show you that now. Hide the bridge so you can see that's the cavity. That's where I'm going to fill the composite material. I'll show you I'll hide the upper tool so you can see inside the tool now. Plan I think is going to be lower tool and upper tool we join together. I'll put these shim plates both sides, I'll put that onto the center tools, and then I'll fix that in position, probably tape round it or something just to hold it in place. Part has got a good nice draft here, and then I've got a 0.2mm gap between that and the end plate. The end plate has a plug that fits perfectly into that with 0.2 gap. Because the material isn't cured and compressed fully, it's gonna stick out a bit. So this will be both sides. That 10mm is hopefully gonna be enough for the excess material to bulge out, and then I can use the end plate to slowly on each 4 of these holes on the dowel pins, press it in my vise until it pushes all the material in and comes flush to this section here. If I've got the calculations right for the volume and mass of material in the part, then it should close up fully and it should provide a good part. I've printed both the lower and the upper tool already, and I'm currently printing these 2 here, and I guess by the time this video is done I probably would have printed these 2 as well, and I'll show you the tool itself. Okay, so one thing I've been meaning to get for a long time, tabletop pillar drill. So I've gone out and got myself one screw picks, as well as a little vice clamp. So we've got some genuine unboxing today. Only episode 4 and already the second unbox. Very nice, definitely do the job. So now I should be able to drill those nice and straight. Just unbox the pillar drill itself. Very nice. Now built up the pillar drill. I've just clamped it on the table for now, just because I don't want to drill it in place. I need to build a shelf for the 3D printer so it doesn't sit on the workbench. So this is all together. I've got my 6mm drill bit, and I've got the clamp bits I wanted to drill. So I'm just going to go ahead and drill these bit and these. Those done. Annoyingly, this has only got 50mm of travel. Most of the other ones that I looked at had 50mm or less, so for the price, I couldn't argue. I just have to go with it. It does mean I have to flip these and redo the other side because at the depth it's just over. So I've drilled the holes. I just want to sand any high points flat, any protruding bits, get these to fit a bit better together, and then we should be good to start releasing these, ready for some moulding. bolts go in okay, but probably have to clamp these two together just to make sure this gap doesn't push apart. A little bit tight. Right, so now I'm going to get these bolts apart and some moulding wax on the bolt, and then I've got some RW4 high build release wax spray for the mould. Wait 10 minutes, do another coat, and then 10 minutes and then final coat, 10 minutes more. While that's drying, I'm going to weigh up the fibre and resin. Sponsored. There we go. It's the fibre, 24 grams. Seems quite dry. Hopefully when the clamp gets forced together it's going to squeeze all that resin, we shall see. So I think we'll stuff all that down there, make sure it's starting to come out that side, and then clamp together. Use that just to make sure that doesn't come apart. I'm going to try and push some of it in at a time. I think we'll have to put it on the other side. Okay, we're going to try that. Get anything stuck. This on, I'll just start using the vice, incremental. I'll leave it like that for a minute and then we'll carry on doing a few more winds until it's fully shut, and then we'll leave it to cure. You can see the resin's starting to come out. Here's the first moulded part. It's got a bit of extra flash and material down the sides here, which I think I kind of expected after realising I did the draft angle on it. So I might make some straight, like vertical edges, end plates, and then try again, hopefully get a better result. But all in all, it's pretty much fully filled. Looks a bit waxy because of the release. I'll just have to trim these edges off, clean it up, and then see how it looks. So next video, I'm probably going to be looking at the rockers. I try and finish off the tooling design, get them printed, and try and do something like this, but for the rockers. See how we go. Cheers.